Strikers. Coward saved by Scott. You can hear the crowd going up around Perry Park. Hill puts it away. There's scenes here at Perry Park for the second successive year. The Wellington Phoenix have been knocked out of the round of 32 by an NPL club.
It's Derby Day here in the north of Brisbane, FFA Cup Round 3 for Saturday night football. North Star in their usual blue strip, Ace in their usual red and black strip as the two sides are just about to make their way out onto the surface, which I can tell you has copped a lot of rain in the last 24 to 48 hours, but appears to be holding up well at the moment. So we're fortunate that we're actually able to get this match underway with the amount of rain that we've had here in the northern suburbs of Brisbane as the two sides make their way out onto the pitch. Round 3 of the FFA Cup tonight. Thank God we've got the FFA Cup back. And it will be back bigger than ever this season. Of course, a healthy gallery in attendance, I might add, as well, to see the local derby between these two sides on what is a perfect evening for football. Currently a tick over 25 degrees, slight breeze. Perfect conditions for these two sides to put on a great display of football out here tonight. As the two sides just going through their regular handshakes. That'll give us time to run through both sets of team sheets. For the home side, North Star in their usual blue strip. In goals for them is Connor Jones. Number 4, Kevin Chan. Number 6, Luke Hanna. Number 7, Isaac Colgrave. Number 10, Josh Breen. Number 9, Tyler Brayley-Coombe. Number 11, Harry Rowe. Number 14, the skipper, Reese West. Number 16, Jermaine Chuata. Number 17, Shane Moodley. Number 20, Nathan Baker. And on the bench for the home side this evening, number 2, Aidan Cathcart. Number 3, Jack Gibson. Number 8, Lucas Perry. Number 13, Josh Matcham. Number 15, Braden Cook. And the reserve goalkeeper, Lucas Solobev. As for the travelling Albany Creek this evening, the number 1, Harry Royley. Number 2, Jay Brindle South. Number 5, Yuya Ono. Number 6, Stephen Snaith. Number 7, the dangerous Ryan Shaughnessy. Number 8, Josh Masters. Number 11, Matt Fox. Number 14, Harry Smith. Number 16, Jaron Moran. Number 17, Matt Andrews. And number 19, Josh Cartman on the bench for the visitors this evening. Number 15, Andre Bennett. Number 12, Liam Brown. Number 21, Jake Hockey. Number 14, Cormac Malloy. Number 18, Buddy Rahman. And number 9, Ali Russell. As we're just about to get this match underway this evening, I can tell you the Aces coach, Steve Glockner, not here tonight, so they are being led by the assistant coach in Alex McMillan. And for North Star, Lee Cunningham, who comes over from Moreton Bay, so not too far of a trip over to North Star. He's had huge success at Moreton Bay and previous clubs in the past, and looking to repeat the same dose here at North Star this season. An FQPL 2 club, that is North Star, up against a BPL club in Albany Creek. So one tier difference there, with North Star being the higher of the two. Of course, they were both in the BPL last season, but North Star getting the license to go up to the FQPL 2 And they'll be looking to kick their season off on the right note, even though it's not a league match, of course. It's the FFA Cup, and it means plenty to both these sets of players and the fans that have joined us this evening. Referee's just having a couple of words over to the North Star bench. Slightly behind kick-off time. I'm not sure what the delay is at the moment, because both sets of players, they're ready to go. Ryan Shaughnessy just below our broadcast position. Here, of course, he was the 29 Golden Boot winner, and also the Player of the Year in 2019 in the BPL. The average age of this North Star team, I can tell you, is just 20 years of age. Really young side. A couple of 17-year-olds on the park for them as well. But I've been told it's the rebuild here at North Star. They're looking for big things this season and beyond. A massive club, of course, back in the day. And they're on the rise again as we are just waiting. I believe it looks like we're waiting for the net to the right of screen. So both sets of players have decided they're not going to get cold. They're going to hit the ball around. So a slight delay here to proceedings as we sort this net issue out. That might give us time to remember that we are going live to Facebook tonight, of course, for Football Queensland. So be sure to let us know where you're tuning in from, right around Australia and indeed the world. Let us know your thoughts as well as this game goes on. Some score predictions as these two sides look to go on a cup run. Maybe try and conquer some big clubs, potentially even A-League, who knows where these sides might be going. Real evenly matched team on paper, at least, it feels. Seen some games already in the FFA Cup that probably haven't been quite evenly matched, but you really feel this game, it could go either way. And both sides will be going hammer and tong to get the win tonight, of course. If scores are level at the end of regulation time, we'll be going to extra time if needed and penalties as well. As it looks like this net issue is slowly but surely getting solved. As the referee just going out to the centre of the park. This surface, we might be able to finally get things underway. Apologies for the slight delay as we waited for that net to be fixed, but it looks like we're ready to get this round 3 fixture of the FFA Cup underway. Derby Day here in the northern suburbs of Brisbane.
Straight off, North Star, straight in!
And here we go, we are underway. Straight to the ace skipper in Stephen Snaith. Here's Brindle South. This will be helter-skelter, you feel, the first 10-15 minutes. New season for both these sets of players. We'll be looking to impress out there, but more importantly, get the win for their team. Here's Snaith getting the ball again. Looking for the link-up play. Here's Breen on the ball. Player, I'm told, to well and truly watch for the hosts. Josh Breen, an exciting young talent on the way up. Now Ono on the ball, just looking to settle. Neither side able to keep the ball at the moment. Now North Star going forward out on that right-hand side. Nice footwork and strong tackle coming in there at the back. As Jones looks to clear, but scuffs his clearance out on that far right-hand side. It was Andrews who was across strongly for Albany Creek and did well at the back there. Throw in here for Ace. Here is Andrews on the ball, looking for the direct approach. Full to Moran. As that handball, referee has a look at it and waves play on. Now here's Breen. Going forward for the host. It's well left in the end. Here is a chance for North Star. Going forward, there's a cutback. Huge chance and away by Andrews. Tidy play out on that left-hand side for North Star. It was Breen who played the ball through. Early corner for Chan across to take, as the North Star players just set up on the edge of the box. Set piece here. What can they do? They break away from that. In it goes from Chan. Referee thinks about blowing the whistle. We play on though. Strong tackle coming in there from Brayley Coombe. Is that a penalty? Right on the edge of the area by the looks. It's just going to be a free kick. Must have been millimetres from being a penalty. And they'll get an early chance, North Star. They've settled well. And it's Breen, that man, the excitement machine for North Star, the number 10 who stands over it. Might even be Gibson in the end. It looks like it is Gibson. Gibson on the right, Breen on the left. There's 7 in the wall for Ace as well. As Royley just looks to get his line set in that wall. Will it be Breen? Will it be Gibson? It is Gibson, goes low and hard, and it's just wide. Royley setting that wall to perfection in the end, but it wasn't a bad effort from Gibson. Just wide. Now Ono to end stuff here at the moment. Disappointing from Ono. A little too much on it for Josh Cartman, former gap man. And for North Star now. Here's Shaughnessy. Will he look to link up with Cartman? He does. Here is Cartman. The cutback. Huge chance. Somehow they miss it wide. In the end, the ball goes out for a corner to Ace. And that was a massive chance for the visitors. It should be 1-0. Shaughnessy across to take. Beautiful link-up play it was. Shaughnessy and Cartman both well and truly on the same wavelength there. In it goes from Shaughnessy. It's not bad. It's punched away by Jones. And now North Star will get it clear. They look in to break. And feed in Chan. Not able to do so. Here's Shaughnessy. Ryan Shaughnessy with that left foot of his, the lethal left foot. Smith, who missed that chance earlier on. But I'm sure that'll please the Ace coaching staff, that link-up play. Here's Moran. Back to Shaughnessy. First time is nice. Masters, as Moran can't keep it in, but they're just starting to string a few tidy passes together. Albany Creek. And you can hear the skipper, Stephen Snaith, barking instructions through the effects mic. Just looking to bully their opponents at the moment. Andrews to Ono. Now to Brindle South. Oh, he's got that tidy left foot. Does Brindle South, likes to get forward as well when he can from the fullback role. Shaughnessy thinks about it, goes the other way instead, looking for Cartman. Flag goes up for offside. Oh, this is promising signs from the Brisbane Premier League side in Albany Creek. Starting to well and truly get in the groove. Now Snaith. Ball played first time, was close there to finding Cartman. Well read in the end. Throw into North Star, who had probably the better of the first 5 or so minutes, but Ace have well and truly crawled that back. Late one there from Gibson on Shaughnessy. Ace wastes no time, getting on with things quickly. Shaughnessy to Masters, Masters to Cartman, now out on this right side. He's onside this time, is Cartman. The ball across, almost an own goal. Here's a chance at the far post and blazed over. So close to an own goal. It was a beautiful, inviting ball in from Josh Cartman. I'm sure he wishes he was in the position where the ball actually got played. He wasn't, and it was a wicked deflection hitting the crossbar, and somehow they survived that scare, North Star. Throw in for North Star out on that far side. Anyway, will do. Here's Royley. Puts it out. A few instructions coming from Lee Cunningham on the North Star bench on that far side. Just asking them to play a slightly higher line because they're well and truly hemmed in their own half. Nice play out on that far side. What can the host do here? Here's a chance. The ball whipped across, and at the other end, there's a clearance there from Andrews that also could have gone anywhere. That one slightly more assured than the North Star clearance at the other end, but it will be a corner. Breen across to take as they try this set play again. Huddling right on the edge of the area. What can Breen deliver from the corner? In it goes in. There's a header. It's wide of the mark though. Better though from the home side. Wicked delivery from Breen. He has got bundles of talent. Andrews leaving that one slightly short. Well read in the end from Rowe. Chance here for North Star. Rowe was looking for the ball back. It was close. Came in from Colgrave. Better play, and that draws a round of applause from the home fans that have made their way out here for their Saturday night. Now Ace at the other end. Fox. Snaith gets it from Masters. A nice switch, but well picked off.
You got nothing, Snaith.
In the end, it's Colgrave. Forward he goes, driving run. Still Colgrave. He'll get it back, looking for support in the middle. Might be happy to settle for a corner. Still a chance. What can North Star do here? It was Brayley Coombe tussling in amongst there with Brindle South. Free kick going the visitors' way though. Royley gets on with things quickly. Here's Ona. Not on the same wavelength there with Brindle South. As this game just starts to settle a little bit because it was well and truly end-to-end stuff in the opening exchanges. Now throwing for Ace. Here's Snaith, still barking instructions, the skipper. Such a presence in the middle of the park. Such a physical player as well, almost picked off by Breen. Ball falls to Colgrave. He's having a tidy 5 or so minutes. Forward it goes from Jones. No one up there though. Andrews comfortable for him. Here's Shaughnessy. Can't allow him to turn, and they do. Almost a chance for Fox it is. Double teamed in the end. They do well. Gibson still tussling and earns the free kick. Gibson did really well on that occasion. Breen wasn't sure that they actually played that quickly. Has a chat to the referee. Here's Shaughnessy. Thought he was going to pull the trigger. Looking for Cartman in the end. Still Cartman, the ball just couldn't get out of his feet. Shaughnessy, Cartman. Out for a corner. I don't think Breen wanted the ball played quickly. It did get played quickly and he wasn't sure he heard the whistle, but the referee rightly adjudicated on that occasion. And almost resulted in a chance for Albany Creek. From the corner, what can they do? Shaughnessy, in it goes. There's Andrews who's up there. He won the header, but over from the centre back. And All-Star play the ball short. Here's Breen. He's ready for this ball this time. Here's Moodley. Does well. Nice turn, brilliant turn from Brayley Coon. Got 2 there, plays it out to Gibson. And then the flag eventually goes up and it's frustrating for North Star. That was a delightful turn from the North Star number 9. Tyler Brayley Coon. Forward it goes, the direct approach from Snaith. Cartman not able to get that ball though. Now North Star looking to build from the back. There's Fox in amongst there for Ace. Now Shaughnessy dropping slightly deeper momentarily. He's turned it over to Breen. Breen gets around Snaith with ease. Forward he goes, Breen. Looking for Gibson. Gibson this time onside. Ball coming back across, deflection straight in the hands of Royley. Promising signs though from North Star. As I said in the pre-game, this match shapes as being quite an even tie on paper at least, and from what we've seen in the opening exchanges, that's the way it's going to be. Fingers crossed for the neutrals at home that there'll be plenty of goals this evening. Forward from Colgrave, but no one up there for North Star. We're such a big club back in the 80s and even 90s. North Star, they're on a rebuild. Hold on here by the Ace player. Still he goes forward, going on a slalom run, playing it back or looking to play it back. Here's Moran back to Snaith, looking for the switch. Brindle South, I'm not sure he was expecting it, but he would be able to keep it in. Here's Shaughnessy, looking to get it on his left, looking to double team him, are the North Star defenders. And in the end, the 2 against 1 wins out. Tidy run from Harry Smith it was earlier on. Would have gone a good 50 metres with the ball. Forward looking for Shaughnessy. Riley Coombe did well, Andrews. That's already been a good battle, those two players. Cartman, flag stays down, looking for the ball back across. No one there, though, to get on the end of the ball from Josh Cartman. Here's Riley Coombe. Looking for the first time ball was Chan. Not able to work on that occasion. It was Moodley. In a rush to take for the home side. Get it away there by Moran. Here's Shaughnessy. Forward, Ryan Shaughnessy goes, thinks about the shot, does try the shot, but just didn't quite get the connection required. And the connection that we know he's capable of. A star, of course, in the Brisbane Premier League. All played across, and eventually the flag will go up. Riley Coombe wasn't sure whether to touch it or not. This game just starting to get into a bit of a rhythm. Here's Ono. Fox, Masters, Brindle South. Out for a throw into Ace. Work of Ryan Shaughnessy, switches out to the left, back out to the right now. Hard man to contain. Throw in now for North Star. Forward from Breen. To chase down, the flag will go up here against Chan, who showed bundles of pace to get on the end of that ball. It was quite impressive. Breen said anywhere will do, but he was coming back from an offside position. Just under 20 minutes played here. Here's Colgrove. Been impressed with his game so far. As it looks like there could be an injury for North Star out on that far side. Just wait to catch who that player is. Made heavy contact with the ace player. Breen. Just got to realise to kick the ball out, and eventually the ref stops play. Still just waiting to catch who it is. He has not got back up to his feet since that happened. As I'm sure both sets of players will relish this little break in proceedings right on the 20th minute mark. Of course, these two sides really in pre-season right now. Not too many weeks to go, though, now until their seasons get underway. Of course, North Star gaining the licence to go up a division into the FQPL2. Really exciting initiative from Football Queensland, having that extra league in there. And Albany Creek staying in the Brisbane Premier League. We get on with things. Just confirm who that was that went down. Shaughnessy, tug of the shirt. Referee waves play on. Now Masters, back to Snaith. I'll tell you, whoever it was, he did appear to be in a bit of discomfort, and wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back on. Here's Masters, thinks about the shot, does try the shot from long range. Close from Josh Masters, just wide of the mark. The defence stood off him, so he said, yeah, all right, I'm going to try this one. And he did. Potentially late one coming in. Here's Cartman onside, gets his shot away. Great save. Down low to his right, it was Jones. Confirming for North Star, it was Harry Rowe, but he's been able to somehow join the field of play again. He still is well and truly limping. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. In it goes from Shaughnessy. In fact, it's not Shaughnessy on that far side this time. Back across from Snaith. Here is Shaughnessy. He'll get on the ball. Looks up, tries a shot, and he's frustrated with himself because he's already had the sider from a similar spot. In amongst all that action, we must make note of that tidy save. It was from Connor Jones, the North Star shot stopper. Here's Masters. Now it's Ace's turn to have a bit of spell of possession. It's been a strange old 25 minutes or so in the FFA Cup, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Masters doesn't pull the trigger this time. Back to Moran. Snaith. Here's Chan. Looking for the movement of Gibson, but Gibson wasn't obliging to that one. Asked a little bit too much there. Now Andrews. Happy to just keep the ball at the moment. Are Albany Creek. Forward it goes. Brindle South looking to get on his bike. Too much on it. Jones off his line smartly. Can tell you, Harry Rowe just saw him there. Bend over. He's well and truly feeling this injury. It will be impressive if he can continue out even this half. Looking over at the bench as well. So Lee Cunningham might have his first substitution that he's got to make this evening, the North Star coach. Of course, as I mentioned in the pre-game, joining North Star this season from Moreton Bay. Making the short trip over here. Looking to rebuild North Star, starting with tonight in the FFA Cup. Riley Coombe, the experience in the end from Ono. He did really well, didn't panic. Now Snaith has spotted the run, but that's intercepted by Colgrave. Neither side able to keep the ball. Too much on it for Breen. Ball played forward. Here's a chance. Cartman, he's onside as well. Huge chance here for Albany Creek, just wide of the mark. Corner it is to Ace. Ball played forward. It was Fox. I don't think Cartman could believe his luck that he was actually onside. And it was a tidy touch in the end. That forced that one wide. Corner to be whipped in on the left foot of Shaughnessy. A few of the North Star players just telling each other where they'd like to be positioned. Numbers in the middle. It goes from Shaughnessy, almost in the back of the net. In the end, it was the striker, Brayley Coombe, who just had enough on that. The ball was swerving away from him. He did really well in the end to put it out for another corner though. Here goes Shaughnessy looking near post this time. And it's Brayley Coombe again involved, getting an important touch. I think it was Andrews at the far post that was looking to get the second touch, but too much on it. Cross goes Smith. Snaith wanting the ball played early. They've switched off here, North Star. Snaith gets it. Able to be held up well. Back across. Here's Andrews who's up there. Falls to Shaughnessy. What can he do? Is that a free kick? It's not. We play on. Masters. Now Shaughnessy.
Let's go, boys!
Stands threatening to go up a notch or two before half time. Masters, disappointing ball from him. Now Snaith. Strong tackle there from Snaith, and it's going to be a free kick to North Star. Referee didn't like that one from the ace skipper.
Get him off. That's Snaith off. Comes up every time.
Dead.
Moodley was screaming for the ball, the fullback on this near side. Not able to get it there, were North Star. Now Masters. Moran has a bit of room. Shaughnessy spots it, he goes infield instead. Spots a run of Brindle South beautifully to perfection. Brindle South back onto the right. Catching practice for Jones. They've had moments of Albany Creek. So have North Star, probably less moments though. But no real serious clear-cut chances. Here's Cartman. Probably with the exception of that shot from Cartman a moment ago. Ball played forward, only as far as Ono. Does well to keep it in. Finds the feet of Masters as well. Shaughnessy to Fox. Trailing leg left out there from Gibson. Free kick to Ace. In a dangerous position with the likes of Ryan Shaughnessy around. Has scored plenty of free kicks from this area in the Brisbane Premier League. Well and truly his sort of territory. Jones trying to get his wall and angles covered.
Oh, North Star, win it again!
Shaughnessy stands over this. Can he get the goal to give Ace the ascendancy? In it goes from Shaughnessy. It's well saved from Jones. A save you'd expect him to make, but nevertheless, he did put it over. Was it a comfortable height? Either side of Jones, and that's in the back of the net, and 1-0 to Albany Creek. Starting to pile on the pressure before half-time. Shaughnessy again. In it goes, headed away by Brayley Coombe. It falls to Snaith, who line it up. Brayley Coombe again in the way. Snaith, he's timed that ball to perfection in the end. It doesn't run out. Shaughnessy leading them on a merry dance. In it goes, far post. There's Andrews with the header, and Jones again. That little bit of play might make the highlight reels. The dancing of Ryan Shaughnessy. Here's Brayley Coombe, thinks about the shot. He's well and truly up for this match. The North Star number 9. Doing ever so well in a defensive role, particularly from the set pieces that North Star are having. Seems to be the man on the end of every ball that they get from a corner. Beautiful time ball from Shaughnessy. Here's Moran. Ball played forward. Now Fox. Chance. Again, nicely saved from Jones. Almost a carbon copy of what Shaughnessy dished up a moment ago. Straight to him, but again, he still had to save it and stand in the way, and he did. This is a good spell of possession for Albany Creek. Can they get rewarded on the score sheet? Riley Coombe will be looking to do his defensive efforts again. It looks like that did come off him, but they've given it to North Star for a goal kick. North Star have had players with the likes of Craig Moore, Robbie Cruz, Michael Zulo play for them. We'll just break away from that because Shaughnessy headed away. Masters. Snaith. He's got Brindle South to his left. He uses him. Deep in their own half, North Star. Ball a little wider than Andrews would have liked, but he'll get there. Forward it goes, headed away only as far as Masters. Snaith. Cartman, ball played forward. Here is a chance for Albany Creek. Smith comes off a North Star defender for another corner. Yes, the hosts having players, former players, come through their ranks with the likes of Craig Moore, Michael Zulo and Robbie Cruz, to name a few. In it goes. Jones is there. He's got to be careful. He's looked quite secure, has Jones. He's enjoyed a tidy last 10 or so minutes. He's had plenty to do. Moran has to be careful because Colgrove is there. He's momentarily at least switched out onto this left-hand side with Gibson on the right. As we close in on half-time of this round 3 FFA Cup tie. Whoever wins tonight, it will be quite a few weeks before we play. Chan was looking for Breen, but I think Breen thought he was going to be offside. Yeah, round 4 of the FFA Cup, that'll be quite a few weeks away. I believe that'll be played in March. So after this, for both sides, the focus will be well and truly on their league campaigns. But it would be nice to get a win in the FFA Cup. Here's Breen, forward he goes, looking for numbers around him. In fact, it's Gibson. He did well initially, Gibson, and he probably was entitled to pull the trigger. Looking for Brayley Coombe. I don't think he could believe the amount of space that he had in front of him. Yeah, the chances that North Star are going to have to take. Andrews to Snaith. Well and truly starting to control this game are Albany Creek. Of course, a young outfit. It's got to be said, North Star. Average age just 20 years of age.
Good tackle! Get on the way!
Tackle coming in there from Rowe was a tidy one on Shaughnessy. Here's Ono to Brindle South. Back to Snaith. Shaughnessy has some room out on this right-hand side. Snaith still summit. How able to keep the ball. Brindle South, Cartman, flag will stay down. Here's the cutback, huge chance, and it's blazed wide.
Good to shoot!
And it's Harry Smith. Well, they've had a few siders and a few chances, have Albany Creek. And it seems the closer they're getting the goal, the further their shots are going away. Their better shots have been from further out that have really been testing Jones. It's almost like they're panicking when they get into the box. But I'm sure that will please the stand-in coach tonight. Of course, no Steve Glockner there for Albany Creek. Assistant coach Alex McMillan taking the reins tonight. Both sides will be obviously looking for the win, but if their league season's about to get underway, they'll be wanting to put a tidy performance out on the pitch as well. Here's Andrews. As we close in on half-time. Albany Creek unable to break the deadlock despite their dominance in probably the last 15 minutes, really. Thought North Star started nice. Here's Masters. Reno looking to track the ball in. Won't be able to do so, but he'll be able to take the free throw-in quickly. Now Andrews. Here's Moran. Now North Star, what can they do with the ball? Here's Colgrove. First time ball played by Rowe. This is tidy play. Here's Breen now, the danger man, of course, looking for players around him. Moodley involved. Chan. Breen did well to keep it in. Still he goes, Josh Breen. Snaith getting in the way. Still they have the ball, North Star. This is nice. Can they get a goal before half-time? In it goes from Colgrove. Over the top. Almost looking for Bradley Coombe. Here's the shot wide of the mark, though, from Chan, but that'll draw a ripple of applause from the home fans here. Haven't had many shots in this half. Probably that free kick from Gibson, from memory it was. That was their closest chance. Snaith, he thought about pulling the trigger out wide to Moran. Opted against that. Shaughnessy does that pass so well. Ball from Masters. Here's Moran. Well tracked back from Colgrove. Did really well. And Jones is able to clear. Now Masters. Snaith. Looking to show a bit of trickery on Chan. Back to Ono. Forward goes Smith. Wanted the free kick, but in the end he's given away the free kick. He's shown some real moments though, the number 14 for Albany Creek. Harry Smith had that really tidy run out on this near side 10 minutes ago, roughly.
No, mate, the phone says no.
Could be dangerous for North Star if him and Ryan Shaughnessy can link up. Ball looking for Gibson, who has permanently stayed on that right side with Colgrove on the left side. Masters, a loose one. Ono did really well to actually keep that in. Here's Snaith, looking for Cartman. Well defended. Got the back there from Baker. Signal South just waiting for runners off him. Here's a chance from long range off the crossbar in the end. So close, the crossbar still rattling. I think Jones thought that was comfortably going over. It was Fox, it was. Chan might even get on the end of this. Oh no, anywhere will do at the moment. As yes, it was the number 11 in Matt Fox. And as I said a moment ago, their better shots have been from long range, and that was a tidy effort from the Albany Creek midfielder. I think Jones, it appeared that he signalled that he had his angles covered and that the ball was going to go over, but it just dipped at the key time, but not enough for Albany Creek. Ono's got to be careful because Baker's gone on a run up forward. He'll have to get back. The defender. Now Jones, who has had a tidy first half for North Star, making a couple of key saves. Now Breen dropping in a real deep roll. Sure, that'll be the instructions for North Star to go into the sheds with the scoreline the same. And they won't be too disappointed if they do, as Chan not on the same wavelength on that occasion as Moodley. They've shown enough signs though, North Star, they might be able to pop up with a goal on the counter. So that'll be something that Albany Creek will have to be careful about. Cartman looking for the little pirouette. Shaughnessy, forward he goes, pulls the trigger, it's just wide again from Ryan Shaughnessy, who for mine has had about 4 shots in this first half, and the best was his free kick. He'll be frustrated, but we know the quality that he has got on that left peg of his. As we count down the minutes to half time. In this Saturday night FFA Cup tie. Shaughnessy allowed to get to the ball first. Almost feeding in Smith. Now Gibson looking to go on a run himself. Riley Coombe was in amongst there. Breen is. Gibson onside. The flag probably was going to go up. In fact, it was Chan. And North Star just need to get Josh Breen on the ball more in an attacking position, because he does look like a man that possesses plenty of talent out there and looks capable. You can see him at the moment. The number 10 there for North Star is having to drop really deep. If he can get more into a true number 10 role, driving forward, might be able to get something going forward, North Star. Bradley Coombe. Here's Moodley, does well on his opposite number. And the release. Gibson looks to track the ball down. Can they pinch one here before half-time, the hosts? Gibson keeps it in. Bradley Coombe still he goes. Andrews and Ono, they'll get away with that one. Now Snaith to Shaughnessy, end-to-end stuff to finish this first half, as much as it was for the start of the first half. This sort of football will well and truly please the North Star coaching team. Here's Cosgrave. Forward he goes. Thinks about pulling the trigger. Solid tackle there between Cosgrove. And it looks like it's the Albany Creek skipper. It is. It's Stephen Snaith. It's going to be a yellow card to Isaac Colgrave, sorry. First yellow card of the match as Snaith has picked himself back up. The ace skipper. That will just about do us for this first half. In the FFA Cup, round 3 of course. Direct approach just before we go to half-time as the referee does blow his whistle to signal the end of the first half. Round 3 of the FFA Cup. They've had plenty of chances. Have Albany Creek probably, or definitely had the better of that first half, but weren't able to put any away. And they've also popped up with a few chances of their own on the counter, in particular North Star. At the break, it's North Star 0, Albany Creek 0.
What's his name? Like that video that is sort of him, and it's just like looking at him. Yeah, they actually.
There's something magical that happens inside those 4 painted lines. Yes, there's tackles, saves, goals, but that's not the magic I'm talking about. The FFA Cup, the pinnacle of knockout tournaments, where over 700 teams from grassroots to professional clubs battle it out to be Australia's champion. And it's here, on this stage, in front of these fans, where the magic really happens. Because there are no second chances, no days off, no excuses. To win, you need to be the best on the day. And just like when David bested Goliath, when the odds are stacked against you, when winning seems impossible, magic happens. We've seen the giants fall before, and it will happen again. So allow yourself to dream. The fans can dare to dream that this is the day. The chance for glory. The magic of the FFA Cup is real, and the time is now.
Oh, amazing touch. Spectacular.
It's time to cross. A towering header.
The keeper's out. The net's open.
Some people can't hide their passion. Don't hide yours. Join our team.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Happiness is knowing you'll find the perfect vehicle every time. Thrifty, smiles all the way.
better time to invest in women's football than right now. The success of Matildas and the Women's World Cup coming to our backyard in the next 3 years, it's incredibly important for governments to show that they support this kind of growth, they support this kind of female participation and this significant growth in football as a whole.
You know, a number of other sports have got their spiritual home, you know. Netball have got a purpose-built, you know, now spiritual home here in Queensland. You know, softball's always had Downey Park, you know, the hockey facility at Columbia. So all the other sports have got like a home of football, if you like, and it would be really great to have our own place to call home where we could really, you know, on a day-to-day basis, really work through living and breathing, you know, our vision and philosophy. It creates that, as you say, a shared sense of purpose, a shared sense of belief. You know, your club philosophy, your entire vision and philosophy can run throughout the club, and you can see that. You can role model it, you know, to all of the different sections. Everyone is on the same page. They're all moving in the same direction, all working for that same goal and that unified purpose. And I think that's incredibly important. You know, even if you look at the landscape in Queensland, we're very, very proud sporting history of Queenslanders, you know, making up more than their fair share of Olympians, Commonwealth Games participants, World Cup participants in both the Socceroos and the Matildas, and over generations, you know, we've certainly batted above that average in terms of providing players to the national team space across a whole range of sports.
It's integral to be in a professional setup to feel that you've got a career path there and you've got the players and resources and infrastructure to become the best player that you can be. And I think it's incredibly important for the likes of Queensland, where we've produced a ton of Matildas in the past, that we continue to be on that forefront of providing world-class facilities. Both Football Queensland and the state government realise there's a huge opportunity at hand with the Women's World Cup coming to our shores. I think it's agreed across the board that now is the time to invest in football in Australia and to invest in the success of the Matildas and the success of the next generation of Matildas. I think everybody sees the time is now. Football is an incredibly popular sport worldwide, and it's time for Australian governments and local governments to put that into practice and provide the infrastructure needed to create the next generation.
back, everyone, here to this round 3 FFA Cup tie in the northern suburbs of Brisbane. The derby between the host North Star and Albany Creek. At the break, 0-0 between these two sides. Albany Creek with the better of that first half, it has to be said. Particularly probably a middle 20-minute spell, I would say. They had a number of chances, but well and truly scuffed the chances that were quite close to the goal by blazing over or wide, and their shots that were the impressive ones were ones that came from outside the box. In particular, the free kick from Ryan Shaughnessy, and of course the shot coming in from Fox that had Jones beaten but wasn't able to get it to fall in the back of the net. As Ace out on the pitch at the moment, North Star slowly getting there. As we're about to get this second half underway. Albany Creek have been on the pitch for quite a while now, I can tell you. As North Star, the home side, just starting to get there. So the winner of this match tonight will progress to round 4 of the FFA Cup. Which won't be played for quite a number of weeks, round 4. And their opponent we're unsure of at the moment because we've got to go through the draws. As we wait on the referees, they're slowly but surely making their way out onto this surface that has held up quite well considering the amount of rain we've had. There's a patch probably just to the right of our broadcast position, to the right of camera, that is not faring the best, but apart from that, the pitch is holding up quite well. Can tell you there is a little bit of rain about, so who knows what will happen in this second half. There's been plenty of rain about in southeast Queensland, particularly in the past week or so, a number of matches being postponed. As Jones had quite a tidy first half, it has to be said. The North Star shot stopper. Number of tidy saves he made. Towering Connor Jones he is. Be sure to let us know where you're tuning in from on the Facebook live stream. Let's see what this second half has in store for us. North Star will get us underway. It's Chan, here's Breen. All looking for Colgrave. It's Brindle South who does well. Now Masters. Here's Andrews. Now Snaith. Those two sides, of course, both situated in the northern suburbs of Brisbane. With North Star being the older club. Their glory days were back in the 80s and even the 90s, early 90s. looking to well and truly, as we see a moment there that I'm sure Chiwata will want to not see again on the highlight reel with that throw in. Switch out to Moran, looking to burn the North Star defenders. Doing well though was Moodley. Does well, looking for Brayley Coombe. I'll have to be careful, Andrews, at the back. It's been a strong battle between them two. Both with such a physical presence. Brayley Coombe, number 9 for North Star, and Matt Andrews for Albany Creek. Here's Smith, nice ball from him. Out to Shaughnessy, has a bit of space in front of him. We'll have to be careful of that, will North Star. Back across to Fox. Now Brindle South. Back onto the right, he gets it.
Away! Away!
Here's Shaughnessy to the byline. He goes, looking to just bend the ball back around, but not enough as that goes out for a goal kick to North Star. By Ryan Shaughnessy's lofty standards, he probably will be slightly disappointed with that first half. Not in terms of his general play, but just a few of the shots not up to his standards. But he's a player that you just can't keep down. So they'll have to be careful of that. North Star, it only takes a second for him. That left foot of his. Now Masters, as they look to switch it early to Albany Creek. Ono, space in front of him as well. So Shaughnessy, Ono hits it from long range. Not far wide from Yuya Ono.
All day long!
That was a tidy strike that I think a few fans here thought that might have been going in the back of the net. What an outstanding FFA Cup goal that would have been. Now Shaughnessy, Cartman bends his run to perfection, and Cartman hits it. Well saved at his near post again from Jones. Rock solid back there for North Star. Once again, a save he should have made, but it was well and truly fired in, and he had to be up to the task, and he was. Very impressed with his game today. Now Shaughnessy on the left-hand side. In goes the corner. Headed away. Anywhere will do. Chan up for North Star, looking for some support. Back to Moodley. Gibson. He's run in forward, but Snaith standing in the way. The longer this game goes on, staying at 0-0, the more Albany Creek are going to get frustrated, and you never know, it might allow North Star a chance on the counter as they try to get more men forward, because they have had the dominance in this game today, but not on the scoreboard. Here's Ono. Breen doing well. Ono able to keep the ball. In strongly is Colgrave. Credit to Isaac Colgrave going in there strongly on Yuya Ono, who's about double his height. As it looks like Lee Cunningham is going to go to the bench for the first time tonight. Can confirm the players coming off. The number 4, Kevin Chan. And I'll just confirm who the other player was, and I'll also confirm who the players coming off. So Shane Moodley, he is also coming off. And the number 8, Lucas Perry, coming on. And the number 2, straight into the action, Aiden Cathcart for the throw-in, also coming on. Fresh pair of legs, double substitution for North Star.
Hey, it's not rugby.
Nathan,
Hey, it's not rugby,
Rayleigh
mate.
Coombe coming together there.
Number 14, UCF's tomorrow.
There's a few of the home fans just giving the skipper a few words there. Forward it goes from Snaith, does really well, and then the flag goes up. If anything, the crowd's just firing up Stephen Snaith.
Help him!
This game well poised in this second half. Setting up as being a good battle of Saturday night football. Shaughnessy able to find Cartman. Former gap man, of course, Josh Cartman. Made the switch to Albany Creek last year. Shaughnessy, Masters. Few tackles are coming in from both sides. Well and truly fair tackles though, but plenty on them. Now Snaith.
Yes.
Out to Brindle South. Here's Ono. They stand off him again. Will he try the shot? He doesn't. Lays it off. There's the shot coming in. Straight to Jones again. Smith it was impressed with his first half. Had a number of key forays forward. Now to Gibson. Played forward almost. Falling in the end for the substitute in Perry. It was Rowe who was playing it forward at the other end. Here's Ace going forward. Ball threaded through to Fox. Fox, and again, Jones stands up really well. This game's starting to get a little stretched at the moment. Here's Colgrave.
Skin him!
Forward he goes, Colgrave. Still he goes. Impressive for a youngster. Into the box he goes. He's got Ono there for attention. Ono did really well to get that half a yard back on him. Now Snaith. But it was exciting play from the number 7 in Isaac Colgrave, who also showed some nice glimpses in that first half. Just starting to lift a little in Phil North Star, rising to the challenge that presents them. Now Snaith. Forward he goes. Brindle South had gone too far though.
Go on, North Star, win the ball! Come on!
Here's Cathcart, the substitute. Finds the other substitute in Perry. Forward Cathcart goes.
Blue ball!
From Ono. Throwing goes the way of Ace. He's been busy, Yuya Ono, in the last 5 or so minutes, but he's stood up ever so well, and he almost had what would have been one of the goals of the FFA Cup. Not to date for the entirety of this competition.
That's the blue ball!
Throw in this one. This time goes in favour of North Star. And it's Harry Rowe demanding the throwing go his way. He's appeared to have shaken off that knock. There was real concerns for him in that first half. Just break away from that. Because here's Smith looking to track the ball down. It'll be a goal kick to North Star. Well done in the end. Reece West, the skipper, coming across for North Star. Now Breen dropping into that number 6 role again, as we saw him do plenty of times in the first half. Breen picks it up again, looking for runners ahead of him. One of them's Gibson, does well. Perry, Gibson link up again. Gibson continues his run. In fact, sorry, it's Perry. This is a good spell from North Star, the last 10 or so minutes. Well and truly come out of the half-time sheds up for this contest. Now Snaith. Free kick there on Rowe, and Rowe wants a yellow, and so do some of the vocal home fans here. As Breen stands over it with Rowe. Can they capitalise on this impressive start to the second half? 2 in the wall, so he might look to pick someone out. Just dinks it over the top, Breen, but no one there. Was the right idea, probably slightly too direct from Breen. Now Brindle South. Andrews all the way back to Royley. Touch from Shaughnessy, just letting him down. Here's Breen, looking to drive forward. Flag stays down. Here's a chance for North Star. Still they go. The shot coming in. It's well saved. It's really well saved from Royley. It was Harry Rowe with the run forward. He wanted to pull the trigger earlier. It just didn't quite fall for him. But how about the little dink over from Josh Breen? Strong tackle coming in from Harry Rowe. Again, he's well and truly feeling that one. Brindle South, now Ace's turn to go forward. Here's Smith. Forward he goes, still he goes. Cartman just couldn't quite hold on to the ball. And anywhere will do. This game just lifting a couple of notches in this second half. And it's forced Albany Creek to go to their bench for the first time tonight.
Calm down, it's only a game.
As Alex McMillan is going to make a couple of substitutions, and it's no wonder. They're going to their bench for one of their star players in the number 9, Ali Russell, who I can see out on that far side about to enter the field of play. Just confirm who is making way. Looks like it's a double substitution. Looks like it is going to be Josh Cartman who'll make way, so that's a like-for-like change. Number 19, Josh Cartman off. Number 9, Ali Russell on. And then also the number 14, Harry Smith off. And I'll just confirm who has come on as the referee is just waiting for the all clear to get on with the throw-in. That Brindle South is going to take. Here's a chance for the substitute. Well saved by Jones. It's Liam Brown who has come on straight into the action. His first touch, he forces a real decent save out of Connor Jones, who's seen a lot of shots come to him, a lot of shots come his way, and a lot have come directly to him, really, but he's been quite tidy for North Star. Been one of the players of the game for them, in fact. Now Shaughnessy, this time out on his favoured side, so he can bend it in with the left foot. Brown wanted to play it early. Shaughnessy opts against that. In it goes, headed away. Back to Snaith, who'll look to feed a ball ambitiously out to Shaughnessy. A little too much on it from the ace skipper. Just on an hour played here at O'Callaghan Park. They certainly had the better of that first half, but for me, North Star have had the better of this second half to date. Flag goes up against Ali Russell. He'll be looking to get straight into the action. We know what sort of goal-scoring record he boasts. And the link-up play between he and Ryan Shaughnessy will have to be something that they watch. Also, Sean Lewis still on the bench for Ace. Forward it goes. Here's Shaughnessy back on the left. A nice little spin from him. Wants the handball and gets it.
In front of the body!
Looks like it's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the area. In a not too dissimilar position to what North Star had all the way back in that first half. In dangerous Ryan Shaughnessy territory. Don't want to be giving away a free kick here. Ali Russell fancies it too on the right. Jones looks to get his angles covered. Shaughnessy says, I'll take this. Ali, you get in there and follow it up. In it goes from Shaughnessy. Well saved and held from Jones. That's an outstanding save. And even better to hold it. He is in inspired form tonight.
Skin in!
Forward North Star go. Out on this right-hand side, it's Cathcart. Ran out of support in the end. Brindle South did well getting in the way, but his pass is misdirected. Ali Russell straight in there. He's a real presence, barking instructions. You can hear it on the FX mic. Here's Perry. And a free kick. Going in favour of the visitors. Fox winning that one. Well and truly sucking in the big ones though at the moment. Forward goes Andrews. Looking for the ball out wide. Here's a chance for Ace. The ball cut across. And out for a corner. Looked like it was Liam Brown, the substitute, who was going across there. A beautiful ball played through from the centre back in Andrews, who's gone up for the corner to provide a bit of presence. They've had plenty of corners in this match, haven't been able to capitalise. Is this their moment? In it goes, headed away again. It looks so secure back there from set pieces. On to the right it goes. Oh no, back to Shaughnessy in space again. The touch forces him wide though.
Away!
Back in again, headed away. It'll fall to Russell now. Back towards goal. There's a chance again. The shot coming in! It's Liam Brown who finally breaks the deadlock. And Albany Creek have the ascendancy in the derby. The second half substitute has worked wonders for Ace, as Liam Brown finally puts one past Jones for the opening goal of this FFA Cup tie. It was going to take a tidy finish to get past Jones, who, as I mentioned a moment ago, is in inspired form tonight. And it took a tidy finish. Has been very lively since coming on. and was able to get that all-important goal that they've been after. Albany Creek. Getting the ascendancy in this FFA Cup tie. Here's Russell. Plenty of attention there from West, who gives away the free kick. Well, that'll hurt North Star because they've well and truly had moments. And probably the better of this second half. They go down the other end, ace, and put one away. Didn't blaze away Ali Russell either. Laid the ball off simply. Falls to Shaughnessy. Can they make it two? Shaughnessy back across. Here's Russell! The right man in the right area. Ali Russell makes it two for Albany Creek in a matter of minutes. And the goals are flowing now for the visitors, breaking the hearts of North Star, who've been so good for so long in this match. But now, Albany Creek are starting to show their class. Well, I mentioned as soon as Ali Russell came on, you've got to watch the link-up play between he and Ryan Shaughnessy. And right there, in the right time, in the right place, was Ali Russell getting on the end of a sensational cross from Ryan Shaughnessy. Those two players just know each other's game so well. And it showed right there. Well, I thought they've lifted a couple of notches in this second half, the home side. They're going to have to lift a little bit more though now, if they're going to get out of this. Here's Fox, strong tackle coming across from Rowe. Two number 11s going at it. Now Brindle South. Here's Andrews. Only as far as Bree. Can they peg one back, North Star, to give them some confidence? You know they'll throw everything forward, of course, it being a cup tie. Nothing to lose, really, by going for it, with it being at this scoreline. Here's Rowe. He's over it with Breen. Got to start to take their chances when they present North Star. Breen over the ball. Not past Andrews, though. All played through is a nice one for Colgrave. Still he gets on the end of it, Colgrave. Ono out there to lend a hand. They do really well in the end. Brown and Ono. Ono looking for the switch, the cries of switch, and that has been given. Moran was with the loose touch. Here's Gibson going forward. Can they get the ball back across? Gibson with the little dink over, but that's comfortable for Royley.
Come on, North Star, chase everything!
Just been a little shocked. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. After they were probably feeling like they were well and truly starting to come back into this FFA Cup tie. As it looks like Albany Creek are going to make another substitution. Just wait to confirm who that is. It looks like it's the number 8 coming off for them in Josh Masters, and it looks like it's the number 18 in Buddy Rahman coming on. Look to be a presence up front, Buddy Rahman. There's Russell tussling with the North Star defender, not wanting to give the ball back. Here's Rowe. Puts it out, looking for Colgrave. A tricky one though to control. Shaughnessy now looking to twist and turn west. He's not able to do so. Forward from Perry. Looking for Brayley Coombe.
Get up!
Ono, who's
Get up! Get up!
stayed down.
Wait, don't call for a card.
Free kick there. Gets the free
You're
kick.
watching too much
Ono
TV.
getting a few words from the vocal North Star crowd here. Snaith stands over this. Surely a third goal would well and truly ice this game and be sending Albany Creek to round 4 of the FFA Cup. Andrews, not the ball that Russell was after as he shakes his head in frustration. On the other end, if North Star can get one back, they've got plenty of home fans here. That'll give them confidence and they'll be well and truly cheering them home. And who knows? Next goal, if we get one, is crucial. Shaughnessy. Now to Ono. In the middle of the park is Fox. He turns it over to Colgrave though. Ball played forward early to Perry. He's onside as well. But be careful with his touch. Coming off his line really well was Royley. Because Ono was in trouble with Perry getting in behind him, but Royley up to the task. Harry Royley. It's been a strange old game for him. He hasn't had a great deal to do, it's fair to say. But everything he's had to do, he's done to a quality standard. Standard that he's needed to be at. And he might be called into action here as Breen stands over it. This time it's in close enough proximity to the goal. Can one of their star players, their midfielder, Josh Breen, deliver from the free kick? 4 in the wall for Ace. Breen waits. And it goes on the left foot straight into the wall. Stood up ever so well. Here's Gibson. Looking to link up with Rowe. Gibson continues his run forward. Still he goes, Gibson. To the byline he goes. Still a chance. There's Perry. And a penalty given. Can only assume that was for handball. There wasn't even many appeals for the pen from the North Star players as Ali Russell's across to remonstrate with the referee. But the referee spotted something and it's going to be a free kick, a penalty, sorry, to North Star. So here's a chance for them to get back into this match. As I mentioned a moment ago, the crowd will well and truly get behind them if they can get a goal. And this is a chance. A massive chance. It's the man that's been injured for a large part of this match. The number 11 in Harry Rowe. Can he make it 2-1? In it goes from Rowe. Royley gets the right way. He got a palm to it. He's frustrated with himself. But it just had enough on it from Rowe. 2-1. Game back on. As North Star look to be ringing the changes. Some fresh legs. Who knows what that will create as we have right on 15 minutes here of regular time to go. Could we be set up for a grandstand finish in the FFA Cup?
Come on, North Star! Finish it off!
They'll be hungry now, the hosts. 2-0, they were in cruise control, Ace. 2-1, you never know. There's Buddy Rahman. Forward it goes from West. Andrews. That'll just give them a lot of confidence as well, North Star. West again. Well done, the ball played forward. There's a substitute that has just come on, Braden Cook. I'll find out who's come off. Here's Colgrave, doing well. Laying a throw in. Quick throw in, take it. Looking for far post. There's a header chance and then the flag goes up. Probably good for Cook that the flag did go up, because I'm not sure he realised how much time he actually had to head the ball goalwards instead of look for someone else. Here's Ono to the goal scorer in Brown.
Win it back, win it back!
Finish it was from him. Here's West. There's Cook. Cook continues his run forward. Ringle South though will have enough pace to get back there. Now Brown unmarked initially. Breen across the cover. Doing well, Breen, double teaming him. As Breen is frustrated, but I don't think he's realised that the free kick is not actually against him. It's against Bradley Coombe, who came across. Been a tricky game for the North Star, number 9. Well marked. Snaith, look at that for a switch. Out to Shaughnessy. Brings it down. In it goes from Shaughnessy. There's Russell, surely! Over from Ali Russell. You would think all day that that's fine in the back of the net. Looks like the flag went up for offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But those two players linking up again. And you can see the North Star bench just getting frustrated because he's seen it once before. He doesn't want to see it again, because if he does, this game should be put to bed by Albany Creek if they got another goal. Nice touch from the ref there.
What's the booking?
What can North Star do? Can they level things up to send us to extra time? Free kick given away by Perry. He's been a spark since coming on. Had a chance not too long ago and just given them a little bit more pace, it's fair to say, in that attacking midfield role. Ono to Andrews again, as the North Star bench is just screaming for the players to come up and hold a higher line. No good seeing the match out for 2-1. May as well send numbers forward. It's not now or never stuff at the moment, but it will be if this stays at the same scoreline closer to the 90th minute mark. Throw in for North Star, deep in their own half. I'll tell you, the healthy turnout here in the northern suburbs of Brisbane is well and truly going to be up for it if they got another goal.
Oh, come on, control it!
Forward goes right. Between he and Stuart Snaith, and he's been left on the deck. That is a strong tackle coming across. It's more of a body check, if anything, than a tackle from the ace captain, who rightfully has been booked. Yellow card for Stephen Snaith. Potentially a little frustrated.
If he gets sent, you have to walk him off.
As it's Rowe down on the deck. Well, he's been in the wars this match. He's been down twice or 3 times in this second half. He was down once in the first half. Well, I called it one moment that he'd be lucky to see out the first half, and look at him now. He's a goal scorer in the FFA Cup. Well and truly feeling the effects of that one, though, as Albany Creek going to their bench yet again. In it goes from North Star. Bradley Coombe, here's a chance for Perry, he has to pull the trigger. Home in the bottom left-hand corner. It was Lucas Perry, the second half substitute for North Star, and game on, 2-2. And just confirming that Albany Creek also made a substitution. The number 15, Andre Bennett, has come on. In amongst all that, the number 11, Matt Fox. Can they get the winner here? The ball across, looking for Cook. Brindle South is there. Come on, North Star! The fans, they're up and about as well, cheering the home side on as we can take a minute. Well, this is why we love the FFA Cup. They were 2-0 up, Albany Creek. They were comfortable, they were doing fine. North Star off the canvas, 2-2. And they have well and truly got the momentum at the moment as we count down the minutes to full time. Late tackle coming in there. Here's a chance going forward, and the referee gives the second one away. Free kick in a very dangerous spot, especially when you've got the likes of Ryan Shaughnessy over the set piece. It was the goal scorer in Liam Brown going forward. He's earned his side the free kick. Silence here. Ali Russell stands over the free kick. So does Shaughnessy. Russell with his right or Shaughnessy with his left. It will be one of them. 5 in the wall for North Star. Who will it be? It's Shaughnessy! In the back of the net to silence the home fans. After they got back into the contest, North Star, to make it 2-2. Ryan Shaughnessy gets a quick reply. 3-2 Albany Creek now. Well, he's had plenty of siders tonight, Ryan Shaughnessy, but finally he comes up with a free kick at the right time to potentially break the hearts of North Star, who have been so good to get back into this contest. You could tell they were disappointed to give away the free kick. They didn't want to give away the free kick in that spot. There's only so many chances you can give. Shaughnessy in a dangerous position, and this time he's buried it. 5 minutes remaining here of regular time. Now North Star need a goal back. They'll be throwing everything forward. Here's a chance. Forward they go, looking for the very quick reply. And it'll be a corner as the fans cheer their side on. Colgrave across. Numbers in the middle as they look to do this little set move on the edge of the area. What can they do from the corner? In it goes, looking for the far post. It's spilled momentarily. Still a chance, scrambling around. And eventually Roy Lee's able to hold on to it. Gets a second bite of the cherry. Didn't even realise that Jones was up there. He had to get back quickly, and he did. Forward they go. Shaughnessy will be offside, but Smith won't be. In fact, it's Brown who's there. Forward Brown goes. He's bundled over, and a free kick for Ace, and a chance for everyone to take a breather. How about that goal-mouth scramble? Not sure how that didn't go in. Royley spilt it initially, and he was well and truly out of the goals. Bodies flying everywhere.
Time wasting, ref.
As the referee's going to pull this one back. I think he's pulling it back for Colgrave potentially stepping over the mark, so that's not going to help North Star, that happening.
Time wasting.
Now Shaughnessy, this time he plays it shorter to Snaith. Here's Brown. He's been impressive since coming on. The referee has a think about it and says play on, and Brown gets back up to his feet. Rahman across strongly. Another strong tackle coming in there. It was quite late as well. Referee's got a decision to make. It's a yellow card, and I think it's Brown who gets the yellow card. He's frustrated after not getting the free kick going his way as they send numbers forward. Not much time left. It's nearly now or never stuff for North Star. They've been so brave getting back into this contest. As we wait patiently. Forward it goes. Might be too direct. Royley should catch. He does catch. He does really well. Under plenty of pressure. Harry Royley. Out for Ali Russell. Forward it goes. Here's Brown. Looking to drop the shoulder. Brown, still he goes. Far post. Shaughnessy to finish it. Great save from Jones, who's been excellent for the entirety of this match. Shout to Russell. They can't get it clear though yet. Here's Bennett. To the byline he goes. Somehow the ball stays in. And Jones says, get up there. Anywhere will do. Brayley Coombe has to bring this down from the night sky. Looking for more numbers forward. More blue jerseys. Cathcart. Back to West. West says, I'll go the direct approach. Ono's got to be careful. Back to Snaith. They want handball. Here's Perry. And it looks like yellow card coming in the late one there against Braden Cook. Second half substitute picks up a yellow card. This game has had just about it all. Penalties, free kick, spectaculars, and the goal line scramble, of course, we saw moments ago. This is why we need the FFA Cup. Brings out the best in local football. Forward it goes from Royley. Looking for Russell. Got to be reminded as well, it was 0-0 at half time, so 5 goals all coming in this second half. As Albany Creek are in absolutely no rush to take this. Referee saying that I'm adding this on, as they'll look to take it short from the corner. So we just move into injury time now. They'll look to keep the ball in the corner. Goal kick.
Quickly, quickly. Oi!
Going to North Star. As Ali Russell, he's probably going to write himself into the referee's notebook. He will, yellow card. He won't mind about that though. Wasting a little bit more time. Jones.
Blue ball, blue ball.
Looking for numbers forward. Andrews. Shaughnessy, he's onside too. He takes it in his stride as well. Shaughnessy across. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty, and the referee might have a decision to make here. It's going to be a red card to West. So the North Star skipper, who's been quality for a large part of this game, has been sent. Straight red card for him. Just waiting to confirm if it's a free kick or a penalty. Looks like it's going to be a free kick, so that's why it'll be the red card. Probably was slightly harsh because he did have the shot away. Did Shaughnessy. Not happy with that as he has a few words to the referee. So another free kick. This too well and truly sealed the deal for Albany Creek. Russell over it. Shaughnessy over it. He's already had one. He's looking for a second, just over from Shaughnessy. This time Jones having his angles covered. Not long left in this contest. It is well and truly now or never. And Snaith is in strongly there on Cathcart. Now Perry. A few strong tackles flying in. Throw in for Perry. Does well. Can North Star get something going forward? Did well there, Colgrave. Throw in favour of North Star. Brayley Combe. Strong tackle, a few tackles flying in here. They've got to be careful, the referee. Couple of ugly tackles, and in the end the referee says free kick, and a little bit of afters as well, and crowd almost getting involved. It's right underneath our broadcast position. Got a clear view of this. And at the end of the day, it's pretty much all handbags there. As it's going to be a free kick to North Star, so this presents them with an opportunity. You feel Jones will just about go forward. Not sure he can be bothered to run the length of the field. Perry, the goal scorer, one of the goal scorers for North Star, stands over this. In it goes, an inviting ball. There's a header, but straight to Roy Lee. And that, you feel, might just about be that. Referee thinking about it. We play on. Brindle South. Here's Brown. Back to Brindle South. Now Ono. They've just got to keep the ball. Only Russell, he's onside. Huge chance here for Russell. Well saved by Jones. Back for Brown. Decides not to go to the corner. Gets a shot away. That will be another corner for Albany Creek, and that will be just about that. What an entertaining night here between these two sides in the northern suburbs of Brisbane. North Star, an FQPL 2 side, one league higher than Albany Creek, a BPL side. But it looks like Albany Creek are going to come up trumps in what has been an incredible game, particularly the second half. It's been something you can't take your eyes off. And the referee blows his whistle for full time. What a spirited match from both sets of players out there. Both sets of players out on their feet as well. A thoroughly entertaining round 3 FFA Cup fixture here between North Star and Albany Creek. A game that had a bit of everything, even getting fiery towards the end, but that's what we want. It's the FFA Cup. Both sides well and truly getting up for the cup. That might just about do things here tonight for round 3 of the FFA Cup. I've been Jared Neck. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. In the end, it's going to be Albany Creek who will run out 3-2 winners over North Star and progress to round 4 of the FFA Cup. Good evening.